To you, Scorpios, hopefully y'all are having a great day. Finally, the sun is setting a little bit. Not too much, but it's in a good position, right? I be wearing those glasses and stuff like this partially because the sun shines in my direction of where my window is. So when it's sunny out and stuff like this, when it's really early in the day, sun be beaming down on me. Sometimes it can be too much. But anyway, around this time, especially in the summertime, perfect because still light out, still get a chance to actually turn this light on, right? And on top of that, you can actually see what I'm doing and clearly. So for you, Scorpios, you have the Justice, the Four of Pentacles, and then you Scorpios have the Seven of Wands, which is great because what this here means is this is a situation for you, Scorpios, where um, a lot of you very much so are aware of what it is that you Scorpios do not get in relationships. And a lot of you Scorpios, you're not taking it pretty much. You Scorpios are going to actually have to get something if you're going to spend your time trying to talk to other people, you know? And I definitely can understand where it is that you're coming from. Truth be told, I just now started to actually, have more people come through within a few years, have people come through and reach out and say what up, and you know what I'm saying, and reach out and try to associate themselves, for the, because real talk, the vast majority of the time, and y'all know I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, and I'm not fronting to be something that I'm not. Because if I did, I would have made it seem like I'm always winning, I'm always up, I never fell off. No, I was, it was hard for me socially growing up because, you know, I may have been popular, but not in the way that I may have wanted to be, and it's only up until a few years, I want to say 2021 is when it is that I started to actually get the things that I really want and see, to the degree that I want them to. And I definitely can understand where it is that you're coming from. And I definitely approve, go for it. Because at the end of the day, I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like when it's like you talking to somebody and, I'm gonna be real with you. There's no love out here. You know what I mean? There's no love out here. It's like you may have love, right? But that marks you amongst how many people you like, you love, you reaching out, you trying to see what's going on. But everybody is exactly like I think me and her are friends. I don't know. But it's exactly like what she said, right? Everybody out here broken or they broken. And it's the truth. They either broken or they broken. And, you really can't get people to do what it is that you want. And the best thing that you really get a lot of the times is people being friends because they respect your boundaries a lot better. Once you start going for that relationship type thing, that's when people feel like it's a green light to start disrespecting you. Not just disrespecting you, but disrespecting you any way that they want to, any kind of, degree that they want to disrespect you to. And so because you Scorpios have this new mentality that you're worth it, you demand something from other people. If they're going to spend so much of their time trying to get time from you and attention and all this other, because I'm going to be real with you, that stuff is stupid. It's really lame. Like it's there's so much that I would like to say, but I can't say. It's so pathetic to be like, oh, the person is doing this. Let me go ahead and try to use them for this. It's like, no, if you were really a boss, you would understand that there's no point in you doing this, and you would just send the person off on their own way. Stop trying to, because the thing is that, again, you can't make it seem like you so high and mighty and a boss, but then at the same time, the way that a person comes off is desperate. You understand what I'm saying, Scorpio? In the sense of like, they a boss and they know what they doing and they have the answers and this, that, and the third, right? But then at the same time, it's like they they take easy routes all the time. And then it's like they refuse to accept accountability. Oh yeah, I knew that you liked me. And I'm not telling you no. I'm not giving you any kind of boundaries. I'm not setting the record straight at all. I'm allowing you to like me while I sit back and I allow you to do all these things for me and I keep my feet up, But at the same time, oh, I'm a boss, even though I'm not bringing anything to you. But then I'm a boss and nobody helped me to do anything and I'm making it out here on my own. No, that's not true. You gank people into you thinking, into them thinking that you like them. And a lot of you Scorpios are calling people's bluffs. And the World card and the Four of Swords is you're realizing that it's you that gave the energy. It's you that end up providing something. You know that you got it. You know that you holding some real power when you realize one day that you've been essentially providing a lot of things for different people. You know how much stuff I provided for people? Help people pay their bills and all this other type of stuff. Like, people that I'm not smashing, by the way, because these are the ladies of my good friends. So I'm looking at I'm looking at my friends like, yo, bro, how you gonna have another man pay for your girl's bills, bro? And it's pathetic because it's like, you mean to tell me that between the two of you, y'all can't pull together, y'all can't put y'all money together to struggling. And I know that they struggling because they on welfare at the time. But I'm not looking down on them because they on welfare. I'm looking at it like it is what it is. I'm not going to knock anybody for how much money they have versus how much money they don't have. That's not something that I'm going to sit up here and do. It's not my style. So, because I know what it's like to be broke. I know what it's like to eat fish. Oh my gosh, for months, like all the different kinds of fish. Like, come on, bro. Like, I know what that feels like. Fish every day, every single day. People don't know, fam. They think they do. And now to have someone show up and act like they're going to tell you Scorpios what to do and all. Nah, you Scorpios get it, because you've been interacting with some people, but the way that they come off, you not getting anything. Well, then it's a dub. You Scorpios are dubbing them, and you're right to do that. You're right. Because the name of the game is how much a person can get while giving nothing. How much a person can get while giving little to nothing. Little is the bottom of like the win, right? What they perceive to be a win. If they give little to you, that is the bottom. It's like, oh, I got away with it this one, but I slid by the skin of my teeth. I got by just by, you know what I'm saying? Just by the tippy tip, you know what I'm saying? I got by just, ever so slightly, you know what I mean? And then the top for what these people want to play is, or the top of what they can get is, I'm getting all this stuff and I don't have to do anything for the person. I keep telling you. Right? Especially if you came up in New York, a lot of people will try to do that to you, especially when you're young and you're a teenager. People like that jerking your chain stuff. They like that. They like G'ing you. They call it G'ing here, right? Where it's like they like playing games with you. Any of my New Yorkers, my Scorpio New Yorkers, or any other zodiac sign that's from New York City, tell me if I'm lying. They call it G'ing here. They call it G'ing or jerking your chain, pulling your leg, right? They trying to see what type of time you on. They trying to see if they can use you for whatever. and just play you while they give you nothing. But they don't, but they're grimy because they don't understand the power of friendship and love. They don't understand the power of love. They don't get it because they so much on some, I gotta be gangster and I gotta act like I'm tough. And that's what's happening with you Scorpios. I know what I'm talking about. And I'm talking about the reading. That's how it is with you. And you Scorpios see it. They want to hang around you for nothing. And you're supposed to just give them everything. And the Three of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Cups speaks to how they're unprepared to give you anything. Because they have the mentality of entitlement. They want to come in and get as much as they possibly can from you. And they don't want to give anything to you. So now that you Scorpios are demanding something, more so particularly potential interaction that you just had, more accurate, more I should say specifically, but in general, you seeing how the Four of Cups, right? Four of Cups, they can't give you anything. They don't have anything that you would want. That's the truth. And the Hanged Man and the Strength card represents that's the reason why they can't give you anything. They don't want to give you anything because what can they give you? And see, this is the problem where this is the conundrum of where this is the conundrum or the catch-22 of where these discussions end, right? It's this discussion of, well, what is the person going to give them or whatever the case may be? And the answer is, materialistically, the person can't give them anything. Materialistically, can't give them anything. But if you're talking about immaterially, like love and loyalty and appreciation, that they so caught up with not wanting to give you that, they don't understand that is how you compensate for not having financial or physical things to give. You give if you can't necessarily pay your way with coins, you pay your way with a real heart. And a lot of people don't want to do that. And so what's going on is that they not prepared for you Scorpios actually making demands like, yeah, you want something, like what's going on? Like, you're not going to be wasting your time hanging out with individuals for whatever. So let's clarify the Strength card. And quite frankly, if I'm being honest, I'm quite proud of you Scorpios for being like that, because what is that? They expect you to sacrifice yourself and just just do whatever, for them, and you don't get any value in exchange. Come on now. King of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Strength card, again, the Scorpio energy, Ace of Cups, right? To clarify the Strength card. So the King of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, like they have to compensate you. And what I mean when I say compensate, I'm not necessarily talking about give you money or whatever, but something that counts. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this goes into what it is that I was saying, right, to you Scorpios and to all the other zodiac signs about putting in effort with people who put in effort with you as well. Meaning that what I mean by that is, like, if they put in effort with you, if you follow them on Instagram and then they follow you back, that's good. That's good. If they actually, like, you reach out to them and they talk back, if you got their number, they gave it to you, these are all indications. Now I'm not saying it's the end all be all, but it is a very decent start, because you're yielding some value from them. It's not like they're just ignoring you and acting like they're too pretty to do this, too pretty to do that. They're too pretty to say what's up. This, that, and the third. They don't know how to socialize. And see, this is what it is that you Scorpios are looking for. And then if they can't do that, well, then You're not doing anything for them. And again, I'm glad that you Scorpios have this mentality, because a person who is decent does not want to be a parasite to somebody else. That is not the goal. A person who brings value to the table wants to bring value to the person whom they're supposed to be getting to know. So they're not going to look at it and be like, oh, I'm trying to be as worthless as possible to this person. If a person has that type of mentality, you know you can't take them seriously. Because they shouldn't even have that mentality where it's like, oh, I gotta give you nothing. I gotta give the Scorpios nothing. And who am I, Boo-Boo the Fool? I'm not gonna let the Scorpios play me. And then you doing all of this for them and stuff like this. And then the Scorpio energy and the Ace of Cups represents how that's the old you is finished. It's done. It's long gone. The Ace of Cups, you still have love and everything like that and to give it, but you Scorpios are understanding. Once again, engage with people that will engage back, right? Stop trying. This is what I've been saying for years. Stop trying so hard to engage with people who are stonewalling you, because that's lame. Who wants to be with somebody who does that? Because truth be told, yeah, they can make it seem like you're not on and popping enough, but really what it is on another level. They don't know how to socialize when the camera ain't on. If I'm really gonna go there. Because if they not feeling you, this is what I've been saying for the longest time. If they not feeling you, why can't they just say that? You know, why can't they just say, hey, look, I'm not feeling you. I'm not trying to waste your time. I'm not feeling you. And then let you get on with the rest of your life. That in on itself lets you know they plan. You know, because I've told individuals that I'm not feeling them. And some of them may have asked me why. And I'll tell them legitimate answers. The reason why it is I'm not feeling you is because as I was getting to know you, you seem to have a problem with me going wherever it is that I wanted to go. And, you know, you gotta be okay. You know, you asking me how come I haven't picked up the phone, and it's like, Shouty, you need to be okay with the fact that I'm gonna go wherever I want to go. And sometimes I may tell you, sometimes I may not tell you. And I'm not out here cheating, by the way. The reason why it is I don't tell you certain things is because I want to make sure that it's completed first before I get your hopes up. And then I tell you something, and then it ends up potentially not happening. And then you feel disappointed because I done said all of this, so now I look a certain kind of way, because I look no different than the narcissist for pumping your head up and then basically letting you fall. You know, I don't tell my family members everything, all my plans, because I want to see if it'll actually work out first. So, but anyway, I love the fact that you Scorpios are doing your thing. But that's it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to over 100K. We're approaching 19,000 very soon. Smash the subscribe button, like button, hit the notification bell. Set that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop these videos here. Listen, there's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. When you click on it, it will redirect you to a website where you can get a personal reading from me, right? The Linktree link in the comment section below should be the pinned comment. Come through. Appreciate you.